individuals who have significantly contributed to resource conservation throughout their careers in California. This award recipient is a longtime mentor of mine, somebody that inspires me daily, that has given me a lot of advice over the years, and it's just an amazing inspiration and has done so much for our community. We are excited for her future retirement, but we're really going to miss her. And so I'd like to honor this awards recipient. It is Lynn France.
Making me cry, and I don't want to do that. And I wrote it all down so I would try not to cry and I could get it all out. This is very exciting for me, and as is always true, there's a great group of people, great groups of people who really need to be standing up here with me. For the last 14 years, almost half my career, I've worked with a fantastic group of dedicated folks at the City of Chula Vista, the Chula Vista Clean Team. I know you guys are out there somewhere. I can't see you. There you are. And Brendan's over here. So everybody's here. It's now the Office of Sustainability for the City of Chula Vista, and everybody's working so hard, and I'm just so proud of them. So thank you guys for my 14 years. For 15 years before that, I worked with special teams of folks at Republic Services, Waste Management, Edco Disposal, Smurfit, Garden State Paper Company, Cal Recycle, I Love a Clean San Diego, California Product Stewardship Council, and CRRA. Everything that I did with each of you prepared me and enhanced me so that I could do good work, and I thank you all for that. To my family, I'm proud of you and all the good work you do. I'm proud of how you treat people, how you love one another, how you excel in your own areas, and have great potential in life. It pleases me to have you here with me tonight. Daryl, I love being married to my best friend. He's my life partner and my wandering star. I'm really looking forward to the next phase in life, to our adventures and our experiences. And I want to thank you for all the love and support for over 44 years that has allowed me to be me and do the great things that I've been able to do. Thank you, babe. My father's the one who taught me about recycling and backyard composting and growing your own food. So I grew up thinking that's what everyone did. When I got out in the real world, I was surprised. But when we started to implement curbside recycling in the early 90s, my father thought that was great because he no longer had to drive his recyclables all over town to get rid of them. He was like, they're coming to my house to pick this up. He was thrilled. My dad used to listen for the driver working his way up the street till he got to my dad's end of the cul-de-sac. And my dad would go out and help him load his recyclables in all the different compartments on the side of the truck. Obviously not single stream yet. Then they would exchange well wishes, so what's happening today, sometimes bottles of water or soda, and then they'd go on their way. Back then, and maybe they still do, Edco used to have a Recycler of the Quarter award. My dad's driver nominated him for that, and he got selected. So when J.C. Bolden called my dad to give him the great news, he chuckled and said, "Do you know who I am?" And she's all, "No, who are you?" He said, "I'm Lynn France's father. Do you think if I didn't recycle correctly, I would hear about it?" And they both laughed, and she wrote him up in Edco's Environmental Time newsletter for the quarter, and he was so proud. My mom made copies and sent them off to people back in Minnesota. So when I received the notice telling me that I'd been selected as a Recycler of the Year, I chuckled and thought to myself, Do you know who I am? I'm Pat Lau's daughter. And if I hadn't worked so hard in recycling and composting, don't you think I'd have heard about it? Thank you very much.
So Lynn, all the people she works with, her whole team, they are a reflection of how amazing she is. So we'd like to invite her team up. We'd like to invite the CPSC board up here to take a group photo with Lynn to congratulate her. So, and her family.
Daryl, Christy, Daryl. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Where's the rest of
Should we squeeze in?
hide that?
Here's the family. Family?
Family first.
Not going to stumble all over me.
No. Look, my head can put it through here.
There he is.
The family in. Family in. We can- That's okay. That's okay. I'll squeeze right.
Colleen, come on. Come on, Colleen. Come on. Get a picture.
Okay.
Okay, we got this. Kind of.
It's just a mic.
That was 4 more.
So that concludes